Hello, my name is Tom Stiles, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show number 313. And why I'm in a hurry is because I'm going to try to do some shortwave testing since the bands are somewhat open this morning. At least they were. It's 6:45 a.m. in Florida, and we're going to try to do some testing of the Tecsun Pl-380 and the CCrane CCSW pocket radio. And we're going to start off by, and we're going to use this Grundig 750 as kind of a reference to find stations. We're not comparing these two radios to this guy because, number one, this guy is using my external Grundig, oh my gosh, I'm worrying too much, my external G5RB antenna, and this, initially we're going to try to use the built-in antennas. Yeah, I don't know how well that's going to work in my noisy RF environment in my office. So here we go. So I've tuned the Grundig to WWDV 5 megahertz. I can hear it, but I'm getting a lot of static, like maybe local weather conditions. Looking out the window, and it is overcast, so that could be causing that. But the signal's pretty strong, except for those noise crashes, I call it. Now let's try the Tecsun. Getting a lot of, let me try lights. That helps some. Volume. Holding it up next to the camera. I don't hear any ticks. It's pretty quiet. Every once in a while, I do hear a tick. Not much. So we'll turn that one off. Turn on this guy. Oops. Trying to cancel out the noise in the room. Not much there. Okay, we're going to clip the Grundig, I did it again, the G5RV to this guy, and then we'll switch over to that guy, and still nothing. Okay, we'll turn this one off. We'll come over and give Tecsun a try at the external antenna. Neither one of these radios have a external antenna jack, so I have to just clip it. Oops. Try it again. Trying not to knock them over. No. It's interesting that I do hear the lightning crashes with the Tecsun that I didn't hear with the CCrane. Let's go back over to the 750. Yep, still good there. Now, that was 750 with the external antenna, and I just tried these two radios with the same external antenna except using this kind of hokey clip-on thing, and they got nothing where the 750, you can hear the ticks. Also the north. So let's try 10 megahertz. Pretty good there. No crashes. And you can hear
At the tone, 10 hours, 50 minutes, Coordinated Universal Time.
You can actually hear two stations. I think one of them might be out of Hawaii. I think the female voice on WWV comes out of Hawaii, and then the male voice comes out of United States. So I'm hearing both of them loud and clear. Well, it was. Yeah, okay, let's try that. So conditions right now are pretty good. Now let's switch. Let's tune this to 10 megahertz. If I can remember how. Okay, I can hear the ticks. Getting a lot of screaming from the noise in my office. There, I heard the voice. There you go. So that guy's getting it. So let's quickly switch over. And that's with its whip antenna. Trying to hurry here. I gotta change bands. This radio, it has two shortwave bands, so you have to switch between those two bands depending on the frequency you want. And it's set to 10 megahertz. And I don't hear anything. Nothing. Okay, we'll give it. Yeah, see that RF screaming in there now. Let's go to the external antenna. I can barely hear the ticks. It's coming in, but it's really weak. I can hear the voice. There's the beat. Down in the noise. But it's there. And of course, when I took the antenna, external antenna loose, it's getting overloaded with local RF noise. Okay, let's go back to this guy, external antenna. Now, it was doing okay with its internal antenna, but the noise is still screaming in. Go with the clip-on external antenna. Whoops. Doesn't want to clip on the fat part of the antenna. Pretty good. Not as good as the 750, but pretty clear. We pummeled it up. Coming up on the hour, minute. There we go. Okay. So that's doing pretty good. So let's try, let me turn this off. Let's try 15 megahertz. Put this one back on external. Nothing. Nada. Noise level is really high. About an S5. Don't hear any ticks. Okay, so I got nothing on 15 megahertz WWV. Okay, let's turn this one on. We'll go to 15 megahertz. 10's coming in pretty good. Nothing. We'll try external antenna. Quickly. Nothing. More noise, that's all. So he got nothing. So, nothing, whoa, nothing, and then just for kicks we'll try this guy here. Frequency, he's doing pretty good on 10 now. Okay, we try it again, 15 megahertz. Nothing made noise. Oops. External antenna. Nope, nothing noise. Nothing but noise. We'll go to 20 just for the heck of it. Turn this one up. Well, we'll do 20 on this one while we're here. Frequency 20. Internal antenna. I hope I'm not confusing you, but I'm kind of rushing. I'm afraid I'll lose my band conditions. Nope, nothing there, even with the external antenna. Let's go to the Tecsun, and we'll plug in 20 megahertz. Nothing on its antenna. Nothing but RF noise. External. Now what I should be doing, since neither one of these radios has an external antenna jack, what I should be doing is collapse the telescopic antenna so that it's not picking up the room noise as much, and then clipping on the external antenna. I'm trying to hurry, so I'm not doing that. I'm afraid I'll break a telescopic antenna trying to do that. So let's go to 20. And I got to switch the antenna. And nothing. Okay, let's see if there's any stations on. Let's try Voice of Korea, which I was getting a few minutes ago on this radio. 710. No, it's gone. It was there pretty good a few minutes ago. Let's try Radio Australia on 9580. Ooh, loud and clear. 9580 Radio Australia. Let's try these radios. Okay. 9580. You're getting this squeal from my room, but the station is pretty strong. I turned off one light that it might have been causing a problem. Yeah, that light's not causing any problems. This other light was. Yeah, so I'm leaving that light off, so it's kind of dark in here. Let's go with, this is the last one I'm going to try, so let me go ahead and push down the telescopic antenna, lay it down, and then clip on to that. Pretty good. Okay, so I've got my external G5 RV antenna clipped to the telescopic antenna of the Tecsun radio, Radio Australia, 9.580, coming in good. Okay, so we'll move that aside. We'll take this guy and put in 9580, frequency 9580. Whoops. But the push buttons on this one are still not working too well. Maybe after I've used the radio for a while, but you got to push it really hard. So let's try it again. 9580. And I pushed the wrong button. That was my mistake. Okay. 9580. Ah, good. You can hear the RF noise from my room, but the station's coming in pretty good. Okay. Let's push this antenna down like you should be doing if you're trying to clip onto it. And we'll clip onto it. And we won't clip on there. Great. It's coming in great. Very strong signal now. Does a good job. It's got a very strong signal to work with. I'll go back one more time to Tecsun. If I didn't have the RF noise, it would be a perfectly good signal. Even with the telescopic antenna down, I'll clip on external. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that signal. So that's a case where that particular station, Radio Australia on 9580, is coming in very strong on all the radios, and therefore it sounds pretty much like these two radios are receiving that signal the same. Again, it's a strong signal. The other signals that were weak, the WWV signals, this radio, the Tecsun Pl-380, appeared to do a better job of reception. The look and feel, now that I've sat here and used these two radios quickly, the look and feel of this radio is much superior to this radio. The keys and everything work much better. This one, it looks like the keys maybe have to be used a while, or it's just that they're not as high quality. I had to push real hard for a key to be recognized. So anyway, so I've quickly gotten a review done, reception report. I would say of these two radios, the Tecsun wins pretty much hands down, but I have to say that the CCrane radio did a pretty good job. Now this radio sells right now for about $45. I don't remember what this one sold, but I think it's more. I think I'm going to make a guess here, and what I'll do is I'll look it up on Amazon and I'll put it as a caption, annotation to the video. But I think it's around $69 or $70. So this one's a little more. I think overall, I don't have my report card here because I wasn't prepared, but I think overall this radio is worth the extra money. It's got the bigger display, the nicer keys, more functions. It has the ATS, automatic tune and store function. There's probably some other things that are outstanding, and I can't think of anything else, but this one appears to be, I would save some more of your dollars and try to get one of these Pl-380s. It looks like it's a pretty darn good hand-sized radio. If you have any comments, please leave a comment or send me an email at TRRS73@gmail.com. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I really appreciate those people that subscribe. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm hurrying a little bit.